Good evening, Cowboys Nation, and welcome to Dallas Cowboys Tonight, your primetime pulse on America's team. I'm your host, coming to you live from the shadow of AT&T Stadium, where the star never dims and the stakes never drop. Folks, buckle up, because after a bye week that felt like an eternity, the Cowboys are reloaded, re-energized, and ready to raid Las Vegas under the bright lights of Monday Night Football. But before we preview that desert showdown with Pete Carroll's Raiders, let's talk about the blockbuster move that has Jerry's world buzzing louder than a post-touchdown fireworks show. The Dallas Cowboys have officially made their decision on Quinnen Williams, and spoiler alert, it's a game changer.
First, the headline: DeMarvion Overshown is officially off the injury list and ready to suit up for the Cowboys' primetime clash against the Raiders, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. This is huge for a Dallas defense that's been starving for a boost. Overshown's been sidelined for the first 9 games of the 2025 season, recovering from a brutal knee injury, a triple threat of torn ACL, MCL, and PCL ligaments, suffered in Week 14 last year. That's the kind of injury that could end careers, folks. But Overshown? He's not just back, he's ready to prove the doubters wrong. Let's rewind for a second. Drafted in the 3rd round of the 2023 NFL Draft out of the University of Texas, Overshown was a Longhorn legend before he ever stepped foot in Dallas. But his pro career? It's been a roller coaster. His rookie season was wiped out by a preseason ACL tear, and after finally hitting his stride last year with 90 tackles, 5 sacks, an interception, and a forced fumble in just 13 games, that devastating knee injury struck again. Now, after nearly a year of grueling rehab, he's back on the field. Overshown himself told ESPN, "I'm ready to show how blessed I am. People say this knee injury is one of the worst, that you don't come back the same. I'm here to prove them wrong." Talk about fire in the belly. Now, let's talk impact. The Cowboys are limping into this game, having dropped 3 of their last 4. The defense, led by stars like Micah Parsons, has been solid but inconsistent, especially against the run. Enter Overshown, a 6'2", 220-pound missile who brings speed, instincts, and a knack for blowing up plays. Picture this: it's 3rd and short, the Raiders are trying to grind out a first down, and boom, Overshown flies in to stuff the run or chase down a scrambling quarterback. That's the energy Dallas needs. Defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer loves versatile linebackers, and Overshown's ability to cover tight ends, blitz, or drop into zone could be a game changer. But here's the catch: he's keeping expectations low for his first game back. Smart move, but if his college tape or last year's highlights are any indication, this guy's got star potential. Let's zoom out for some context. The Cowboys, sitting at 4-5, are in a dogfight in the NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles are lurking, and don't sleep on the New York Giants or Washington Commanders. Historically, Dallas thrives when their defense is clicking. Just think back to the 1990s dynasty with Charles Haley and Darren Woodson, or even the 2014 squad that rode a stout front 7 to the playoffs. Overshown's return could be the spark to get this 2025 unit back to that level. Statistically, Dallas ranks 12th in total defense but 18th against the run. Overshown's 90 tackles last season averaged nearly 7 per game, and if he can approach that production, it's a massive upgrade over the current rotation. But wait, there's more. Overshown's not just making headlines for his comeback, he's making history with his jersey. For the first time in Cowboys lore, a player will don the number 0, and it's none other than DeMarvion Overshown. The NFL loosened its numbering rules a few years back, and Overshown, who rocked 0 as a Longhorn, jumped at the chance. Being the first to wear 0 for the Cowboys and in Texas, where I grew up. "That's an honor," he said. "Not many get to say they were the first at something." This isn't just a cool footnote, it's a nod to the Cowboys' knack for setting trends. From the iconic star logo to being dubbed America's team in the 1970s, Dallas loves making a statement. And let's be real, that 0 jersey is gonna fly off the shelves at the team store. Let's bring in a fictional expert for some insight. I caught up with former Cowboys linebacker Sean Lee, who knows a thing or two about overcoming injuries. "Overshown's got that dog in him," Lee told me. "He's got the speed to cover sideline to sideline and the heart to rally a defense. If he stays healthy, he's a Pro Bowl talent, no question." High praise from a guy who bled silver and blue. Meanwhile, Cowboys Nation is buzzing on social media. Fan at Starstruck Sally tweeted, "Overshown in 0? That's my new favorite jersey. Let's get this W." The excitement's real, folks. So, what's at stake Monday night? The Raiders, led by a scrappy offense, are no pushovers. Dallas needs this win to stay in the playoff hunt, especially with tough NFC foes like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Buffalo Bills making noise elsewhere. A strong showing from Overshown could stabilize the linebacker core, letting Parsons roam free to wreak havoc. But there's risk. Rushing back too soon could aggravate that knee. The Cowboys training staff, one of the best in the league, has been cautious, and Overshown's October 22nd practice return shows he's on schedule. Still, expect a snap count to ease him in. Looking ahead, Overshown's return could reshape Dallas' season. A wild card berth is within reach, but they'll need to string together wins. The NFC East is a gauntlet. Rivalries with the Eagles and Giants always bring fireworks, and don't forget those classic Cowboys-Redskins Commander showdowns. If Overshown clicks, he could be the X factor in a playoff push, much like Leighton Vander Esch was in 2018. And for the future, at just 25, Overshown's got time to become a cornerstone alongside Parsons, maybe even a household name like Dak Prescott or CD Lamb. Before we wrap, let's sprinkle in some Cowboys trivia. Did you know the Cowboys, America's team nickname, came from a 1978 NFL Films highlight reel? Or that their 5 Super Bowl wins tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for second all-time? AT&T Stadium, with its massive 80,000-seat capacity and that iconic Jumbotron, is practically a pop culture landmark. Remember when Kanye performed there? And let's not forget the passionate fan base. Whether you're tailgating in Arlington or cheering from a sports bar in New York, Cowboys Nation shows up. So, here's the bottom line. DeMarvion Overshown's return is more than just a roster move. It's a potential turning point for a team fighting to reclaim its swagger. Will he be the difference maker against the Raiders? Can Dallas get back to dominating like the Emmitt Smith-Troy Aikman days? We're about to find out. Tune in Monday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN to see Overshown rock that historic 0 and, hopefully, lead the Cowboys to a much-needed dub. That's all for now, Cowboys fans. Hit that subscribe button, follow us for more updates, and let us know in the comments. What's your bold prediction for Overshown's debut? Until next time, keep the faith, and let's go Cowboys!